Hi, my name is Maria Shapley, founder of Figaro & Co., here live on Amazon Live. I'm so excited to be here with you and to tell you all about Figaro & Co., our mission, and the amazing heart-opening plants that we have available to you. Okay, so Figaro & Co., we are a premium wellness brand that utilizes a powerful heart-opening plant called Kanna. We want to help people relax naturally and elevate their mood without the need of alcohol or pharmaceutical drugs. So let's get into it. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to drop us a question in the chat box. I want to talk with you. This is Kanna Bites. These are the Kanna Bites. Got chocolates in here. So there are 20 organic, dark, rich chocolates, and each one of these are infused with Kanna. Kanna, also known as Siletium tortuosum, is a plant native to South Africa, and it's been used from the indigenous cultures for thousands of years to promote meditative states. So this is not a new plant that we're just discovering. It's been used for a long time. I'm just one of the first to introduce it to the United States. I tried this over 10 years ago when I was working in ceremonial spaces, and it was one of the most powerful plants that really helped me open up my heart and deeply connect to myself and others. So you can use Kanna to feel more emotionally connected. You can use it to decrease feelings of stress, anxiety, depression. It'll help you regulate your nervous system. It'll help you feel like you again. And what it does, it increases levels of serotonin, the chemicals that your brain naturally produces when you're happy or when you work out. And that's what it does. It'll also help you relax the body and help you feel more present and calm. And why would this benefit you in your life? To be present, to feel calm, to feel life with more joy. Because essentially that's what we want to do, right? And this is a natural plant that will help you do just that. I have questions here. These are some of our most popular questions. So I'm going to read these off. Okay, what is Kanna and what does it do? I think I've explained that already, but again, if you have questions, let me know. Will Kanna Bites make me high or feel altered? Kanna Bites will not make you feel high. What you'll notice with them, after you eat 2 of them, you'll feel the effects within 30 minutes. And typically what you'll feel is a mood elevation. You'll feel happier, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel like you want to smile more, and you'll also feel more relaxed. I would say you could use this in place of another substance. Some people ask me, is this similar to CBD or kava kava? Those are all very different. Kanna works fast and it works on increasing serotonin, and it gives you a different feeling than any of the other plants use. Now, if you take Kanna in high doses, because each one of these cubes is 12.5 milligrams, if you take it in high doses, if you were to have Kanna in 60 milligrams, then you're going to feel more of an altered effect. That's where your senses will really heighten. And if you're someone who really likes to access altered states of consciousness or really wants to deepen your spiritual connection, if you did a higher milligram, it would help you get to that place faster. All right, are they safe to take every day? Yes, Kanna is non-addictive. It is safe to take every day. When should I take a Kanna Bite? Morning, night, or before specific situations? You can take Kanna, you can have a Kanna Bite whenever you're feeling anxious, stressed, or if you want to elevate your mood. Everyone's different. Listen to your own body, and your body will tell you what it needs. However, you could take 2 Kanna Bites. You could take 2 Kanna Bites up to 4 or 5 times a day, space it out, and you'll be just fine. I've had Kanna Bites before going out. I was being in a social setting and I'm like, you know what? I'm a little bit nervous right now. I've got to be with a group of people. I'm here with my producer right now. He's awesome back there. And I'm going to take 2 of these. And let me tell you, it helped me ease into this social situation that much easier, where I could really be present with the people around me, be like myself. And you know what? I have not had a Kanna bite today, but why not? Who wants to have one? I do. All right. Taking out these 2. This is what they look like. Dark rich chocolates. They're sourced from the Trinitario cacao bean. Organic. There's only a few ingredients. It is only Kanna, Selenium tortuosum, that's the plant name for it, cocoa butter, cane sugar, and cocoa bean. That's it. I'm gonna have 2. They really are delicious. It doesn't taste, you can't tell there's any Kanna or anything in it. I feel like I'm just eating chocolate. It's so good. And if you'd like to get one, there's a link below. Get yourself a jar. Try it out. Okay. Now I want to go into, if you're someone who really wants to know more about Kanna, the science behind it, then keep listening. Okay. Okay, because what makes our Kanna different is how it's sourced, the alkaloid content. We have high alkaloid content. Okay, there is mesembrine, mesembrinone, and mesembrinol. So these are the detailed breakdown of the alkaloids found in Kanna. Okay, so we have a high mesembrine, it's a tongue twister, which acts as a serotonin reuptake inhibitor. It boosts serotonin levels, which will improve mood, reduces anxiety, and enhances emotional well-being. Mesembrinone, that is linked to an antidepressant, an anti-inflammatory, and cognitive enhancing effects. The only counter interaction with using Kanna would be if you're on an SSRI already. If you are, I would consult with your doctor and see if replacing it or weaning yourself off to go into Kanna is best for you. There are many people who have got off their pharmaceutical medications and done something natural like Kanna. Mesembrinol, it contributes to relaxation, emotional softening, and mood elevation. Okay, any questions so far? You know, we also adhere to South Africa's bioregulations and how the proper way to grow Kanna is, and we have these beautiful farms out there. I'll have to bring some photos next time, but you can go to the website, thefigaro.co as well, and you'll see more about Kanna on there. Let's see, anything else? It's all third-party tested, it's high grade, it's sourced. Let's keep going with these questions, shall we? Are Kanna bites legal, and do they show up in drug tests? Kanna bites are legal because Kanna is legal and it does not show up on a drug test. What's cool about Kanna is that if you're familiar with heart openers, a heart opener is an empathogen. Maybe you've heard the word MDMA before, and that could be the party drug, even though sometimes it's administered in facilities now for healing purposes. MDMA is non-schedule, meaning it's not legal. Kanna is, it's the legal heart opener. So you can take it and you'll be totally fine. Can you mix them with coffee, alcohol, or other supplements? You can. You can. How long before I feel the effects? The Kanna bites within 30 minutes. So there's some people listening in right now. I feel you. Is this better than CBD or other mood-enhancing products? Listen, I've created a whole company based off Kanna. Therefore, I am a lover of Kanna. I would say yes. And I've had CBD, and CBD has helped me in other ways. CBD is great for its own reason, but this is, I would say yes, Kanna is better than CBD. It's fast acting, it's effective, it's going to increase your mood, it's going to relax you, and it's legal, it's safe, it's non-addictive. Do I need to say more? Who is this product really for? Kanna, or Kanna Bites, is for anyone who wants to feel happier, who wants to be more present, calm, focused, in a natural way. How does Kanna affect emotional vulnerability or openness in conversations? Because it enhances emotional connection and really helps with social interaction, social activity, because it's an empathogen, it increases serotonin. These are the feel-good chemicals that are going to make you want to connect more with another person, where you feel safe. Openness in conversations, yeah. Could Kanna Bites be used as a creative ritual before writing, painting, or brainstorming? Absolutely. Because when you get out of your head and into your heart, you can create more easily. And that's what Kanna helps you do. It helps you drop into you, your heart, where you can express yourself more naturally. Has Kanna been used in any historical or ceremonial settings that inspired you to formulate the product? Yes. I was first introduced... Okay, I'll tell you the whole story. Okay, here we go. I was first introduced to Kanna over 10 years ago, and at the time I was actually a client in ceremonial spaces, and I was really curious about learning about these different plants that altered states of consciousness because I wanted to do some inner healing. I was also very curious about life, my own inner world, and the universe. And I wanted to play, I wanted to learn, and that's what I did. And I would go to these groups and try these different plants. And what I noticed with taking these different plants, it would bring a certain feeling, and it allowed to bring up a different memory or an emotion that I had forgotten about. So it was very therapeutic and deeply healing, and also very creative. I mean, I had journeys where I'm seeing an alien. Seeing an alien, I'm like, what's going on here? Or I'm noticing I've got light going through my arms. And that's the power of altering your mind, because essentially that's where it's all coming from. And in plants, we are part of plants. So it's amazing that this plant, I remember going to the jungle and learning how to make ayahuasca. And you take the chacruna and you take the vine, and we would all get together and we're breaking up the leaves and putting it into a pot and brewing the ayahuasca. And then when the time comes, when it's ready, you go to the temple and you take your brew. Holy moly. And the effects of that, we're talking about ayahuasca now, but that just puts you in a whole nother planet, and it's a natural plant, what we come from. We're part of it, we're connected to it. But anyway, so that's a little bit of my story. I'm doing this type of work. I ended up working in this space. I worked closely with a shaman, and I was working in a ceremonial space every day for 3 years. I'm all over the United States and some countries out of the United States. And it was a learning experience, that's for sure. I got to learn a lot about myself. I got to learn a lot about plants and other people and how to help them navigate their deep processes. Yeah, so it was very much of a really fun journey. And that's where my journey of Kanna began. And Kanna, you can take it in different ways. You can take it in a powder, you can drink it, and this was in a powder that you ingested orally. And the first time I had it, all of my senses were heightened. I felt like the angels were singing. Anyway, but this was in a ceremonial space. So this was high alkaloid content. You're not, this is a lower dose, but in this space, it was very intense and magical. And that's why I thought, okay, this plant is inducing these states. I feel bliss in my body. It's legal. I need to tell people about this. I want to share the word. Why not? Not a lot of people know about it. And and so at the time I was really dealing with some anxiety, and I thought, okay, I was going through years ago, it's like over 5 years ago or so, I was going through something pretty tough. It was a pretty tough time in my life, and I was really anxious. I wasn't present, and I was trying to heal, some things that I had been going through. And I thought, Kanna was one of the plants that really helped me relax my nervous system, helped me be more present and focused. And I thought, I want to create this into a product. What better way can I use my time than to use my time productively? And that's what I decided to do. So I started the process of making it into a product. That one didn't go through, but then just within this last year, I thought, now is the time. I'm going to make it into a product. And I started with Kanna Bites. I don't have it available on Amazon Live, but also Kanna Elixir. There's also a spray, and there's going to be even more. And I really, really am excited for you to try it too, because it's natural. It's natural, and it'll really help you live your best. Why not? I really want people to live a life with more joy and intention. Oh. That's what they look like. They're chocolates. Here. 20 of them come in a jar. You take 2. You feel the effects within 30 minutes, and you can take them up to 4 or 5 times a day. I would space it out at least every 2 hours, which would be fine. If you want a stronger effect, if you take 2 and you're like, I'm really not feeling much, take up to 4 in one sitting. It'll be a bit stronger, but if you have, a high tolerance, then give it a try. If Kanna Bites were a personality, what kind of friend would it be? Kanna Bites would be the very consoling, loving, encouraging, comforting friend who's like got your back no matter what. How are we doing in the chat? I want to talk with you. Any questions? What else? What other stories do I have? About making the product? Oh yeah. Okay. So then, me starting this company, Figaro & Co., within the last year, I thought, okay, now is the time to start the company. What is the name of it? That was the first thing going through my head. And I kept asking Spirit, I kept asking my intuition, what is the name of my company? And I would come with all these different names. Sometimes I would share it with friends. I'm like, no, that's not it. And every day I would just be present with the question until one day it just kind of popped into my field, and it was Figaro, Figaro & Co., because Figaro it was a cat that was given to me by my grandmother when I was like 2 years old, because I loved the Figaro cat from Pinocchio, and she wanted to give me this because I loved it so much. And that cat represents joy, love, and connection that my grandmother brought into my life. And I was very close with her. She passed away last year. And now I wanted to name something to symbolic that feeling that I can impart to others, because that's what the products do too. They bring you joy, love, connection, and to live a life with intention. I find out the name, I figure out, okay, who do I want to help me design my products? I know the feel of it. I want it to be premium. I want it to be luxury. I want people, when they use Figaro & Co. products, they know they're getting the best of the best. They're high quality. It's sourced well. It feels good. It feels nice to have. I knew the feel and the look and the want, and I thought of someone who helped me create a website before. I reached out to him. We had a couple meetings online, and he helped me create a few labels, and this is what we came up with. I really like the black and the gold. I like that premium luxury feel. I like the premium feel. And I like the font. And I'm actually getting new labels printed. The new one that's coming is, the gold's gonna pop. It's gonna be really metallic and pop, and the label's actually bigger, and the font will be bigger. If you buy one, you see it's a little bit small. There's another one coming. It'll be completely bigger and more eligible. But on the website, you can read all about it. So we came up with that, and then we designed the website, did that. Honestly, we got the website up within a few days. The labels took maybe a month to really say, okay, from idea to label print, it took maybe another month. But now I have a bigger font coming. What else? So that happened, and then I needed to, where I found the Kanna. When I was working in these ceremonial spaces, I met so many people, and one of the people I met decided to create his own Kanna line, and he has farms out there. So I reached out to him. I said, I know that you have farms out there. I would like to work with you. I would like to source my own Kanna and create some incredible products. So that's what happened with that. And we create them into chocolates, into an elixir that's very potent, and then a spray, and there will be more products to come soon. What else? So that was that step of the process. You have to buy inventory. I do everything in-house right now since I just launched in December. It's just me, just me behind this. I'm the founder, CEO, and I definitely am looking for more people to partner with if they would like to, join the mission. Yeah? Okay. If they would like to join the mission, join the team, I definitely am looking for more people to partner with to scale. You can contact me by email. It's maria.shapley@gmail.com, or you can go to the website, thefigaro.co. That's THEFIGARO.co. So that's where we are now. My goal is to get this into health and wellness stores, Whole Foods, Erewhon, Target. All the major stores out there. Get it into the hands of everyone. That's my goal. And with this industry, the mental health, the wellness industry, people are looking for alternative products. They don't want to go to pharmaceuticals and alcohol as much anymore. They want something that's natural. And just from doing some research, by 2030, the market is projected to go over 20 billion. So this is right in line. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, well, I think that wraps it up for now. It's been so much fun being here with you, and I can't wait to come back again and share more Kanna and tips with you.